Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
1 2 1 2.
We're good. See, look. Now you can see it. See?
UPS.
See now you can.
UPS.
That's what we didn't get last time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you can see the levels rising and lowering as we talk into the microphone as sound enters it.
I was being an ass.
Fucking smack you.
How long can I make it to the podcast before you yell at me for chewing gum?
You want to wear headphones or no?
I don't need them, no.
Didn't even notice. So you just fucking.
What? Oh, I
You
spit
just
my gum out for
you
no
just
reason?
stabbed yourself in the stomach for no reason.
A couple episodes ago, I talked about. Are we recording?
Yeah.
A couple days ago, or goddamn.
You want me to start? You want me to play the ukulele? Play you in?
No, I want to tell this first.
Okay, tell it. Fine.
My oral fixation.
You're in charge here.
The oral fixation that I talked about. I scheduled this.
Oh yeah.
This is my podcast.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
I've been chewing. Every time I chew gum now, I have to chew 2 pieces. Is that bad?
No.
2 sticks.
It's not like you're chewing a whole pack. Why do you have to do that?
One's not enough.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's okay.
Do you like? Is it a flavor thing, or you feel like you're not getting like?
No, I mix 2 flavors actually.
Maybe you should brush your teeth more.
I do. I brush them twice. One in the morning, one at night.
Do you do? What else do you do twice? Do you do other things like twice? Do you change your baby's diaper? Do you put 2 diapers on?
Just in case.
How would that even work?
I
You
don't
wouldn't
know.
even. You would need to get 2 different sizes.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be smart. But yeah, the 2 gum thing I've been doing, and
I
so
do that too.
I just spit out a globble of freaking.
You know what it is? It's because
Uber
we're
Lamar.
like one of the last, and I could be wrong about this. I don't know. We're probably like one of the last generations of people that remember, the what's that gum with the horse on it?
The
zebra gum.
Is that what it was called?
I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about.
Zebra stripe.
Zebra stripe gum,
Whatever.
the one that lasts like 10 seconds.
Maybe.
We
Maybe
were like
10 seconds.
we were like the last generation that had that kind of candy or that kind of gum.
Yeah.
And does gum still gum still comes in strips, right? They still.
Yeah, that's what I chew.
I always
Not
get
the. Now it's the little rectangles. They're a little bit thicker.
Yeah,
They're smaller.
the little like the pillows.
But what I have is stick.
I like the little pillows, the little
Yeah.
pillow pills or whatever. What are you?
Oh,
pillows.
You get it in the shaker.
I get.
like
Well,
the
I
little
only had
shake-
gum in my car. It's the only time.
Well,
I
that's
keep
the only
gum.
place I have mine. I don't chew it outside of the
Yeah.
car.
Usually,
Only in the
I
vehicle.
only use it if I've been like drinking coffee or something. You know,
I
and
hate
then
coffee breath.
I like it, but I understand people that don't like
Oof. I do
it.
not
So
like it.
I keep gum in my car for those reasons.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm like going somewhere and meeting people, just as like a last second, like instead of like doing the, because I went back in like 4th grade, 5th
Yeah.
grade, I used to rock the mint spray, the breath spray,
Yeah.
because I thought cause Dumb and Dumber.
I don't think I've ever had the actual smell good spray. Only the sour.
Oh,
That was the thing. Was the sour like? Remember, like I mean,
Yeah.
it was candy. It wasn't a breath mint thing. But most breath mints kind of are candy. Kinda.
I mean, is there sugar in it? What defines candy?
Oh, see, that's why I'm worried about the gum. Is like, is that more sugar? Because I'm chewing double. I guess I could get sugar free.
I think
then it sucks.
I think 2 strips of gum, you're okay.
I also like
if you were
blowing-
like, oh, I was having dessert last night and I had 2 entire chocolate cakes. Is that a problem?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
But two strips of gum, I think you're gonna be okay.
I
think right. I mean, if anything, you're gonna have a really nicely defined jaw.
I hope.
That's the only thing I
That's
can
the
think
goal,
of.
yeah.
Like your breath's gonna smell a little better. I mean, I don't know. Look at the gum. Well, I mean, if you're so suspect about this gum, look at the gum you're buying, and then if you want gum that won't hurt you, then just get the gum that has like no sugar in it or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess it's on you. I think you're fine. I think no matter what gum you choose, unless it's like cyanide gum, I think you're fine chewing 2 pieces at a time.
I just like blowing bubbles.
There you
and
go.
I like popping it. So with one,
So it's not even like you like blowing bubbles.
I like chewing it, but like the one piece, you can't get a good bubble. It splits immediately. There's not enough surface area to stretch.
Sure.
So the 2 pieces really allows a bubble to come out.
Right.
But also the like adult gum, like not little kitty like 5-second gum.
What's adult gum? Is it shaped like tits?
Anything other than Bubblicious. Like Bubblicious is a
Gum
great.
that's got like nude pictures, like
yeah.
like what's that
it's
gum?
in the
What's
shape
that?
of
What's
a
that?
naked woman.
Fruit by the foot? Or no. What's the one that has like the tongue tattoos on it?
Yeah, fruit by the foot.
Is that fruit by the foot?
No.
It's like the big long. It's like just a rectangle
I can't.
of
I know what
candy.
you're talking. I had one last night at my in-laws' house.
And it's like that, but it's like nude pictures.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Like you open a trip. Oh,
I meant more like, oh, it's mint. Like kids are like, oh, I don't want mint. I want orange or straw. Or like
Ew,
what?
you know what?
I'm saying like any other flavor.
I don't like the. I think it's weird if you have adult themed candy like gum. I think that's weird. I'd put that in the same wheelhouse as like a pink, like kids size pistol. You're like, why are we making this cutesy?
That's true.
Let's just leave the adult, like that kind of adult. It's like let's leave it scary adult looking, and then like same with like nude pictures. Like let's not force adult themes on gum because kids are gonna get it.
Right.
So it happens. Kids are gonna get candy, and they might accidentally get the adult one. So you know what?
Scary. I do not like the thought that we just made.
I'm canceling that sponsorship for the adult candies.
I was getting ready to say I got bad news because our sponsor this week.
Nope. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Nope, not anymore. We got a new one.
They're out now.
I'm gonna sub a new one in.
I don't know if that's where you wanted to start the episode, but I started it.
No, I mean
gum has begun.
Yeah, I don't know who brought it to the adult thing. If it was me or you, it sounds like something I would do.
No, yeah, I meant
but
like
I'm not sure.
Honestly, my favorite is the cinnamon, like the hot, red hot or whatever. I love that stuff.
I don't like it.
But I just meant like I do not like Hubba Bubba. I think that is horrible. I don't think it tastes good at the beginning.
Well, you're just older now.
Yeah,
that's not what you're looking for with gum.
Right.
It's too much.
Any gum you can get at a baseball game for 5 cents, probably not very good.
I like Winter Fresh. Just classic Winter Fresh.
I have the.
I like that.
It's like Polar Ice and Winter Fresh.
Yeah,
a blue one and a green one.
The blue one and the green one. Yeah,
I think that's what
I stick with.
I
usually get blue. Whichever one blue is, that's the one I get.
I think that's Polar Ice or.
I like it. I like the one where you have to do that.
And if you have ice to chew on while you're chewing that gum.
No.
I love Adam Ray's Dr. Phil. Like, keep it right here.
You know what? Can I say something?
No! Now what did I open?
Let me play some ukulele first, and then we'll.
Did it make you nervous that I pulled my knife out?
Yeah, it did.
Well, it was getting ready to fall out of my pocket, and
it did. But I realized that I hadn't said anything like controversial, so I was like, he must have done that for something else.
I felt like it was gonna fall. I could just see it falling out of my pocket and then bouncing once and going into the pond.
Oh man, we'd have to spend all day just magnet fishing. That would suck.
And I just throw it because I want a magnet fish.
If you threw it, I would purposely not look to see where it landed, just to make it
harder.
Just
for the thrill of the find.
God, that would suck. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, here, hold on.
All right, let's uke.
I fucked it up.
Yeah. But before the ending, you've gotten so much better in.
See, it's so much fun.
How long have you done this? 4 weeks? 5 or 6 episodes?
I think it's been about a month, I think.
Yeah, you've gotten so much better.
I hope it picks it up.
It sounds so clean. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. You want to do it again?
Yeah, just in case. I wasn't even thinking like that.
I'll do the whole song again.
Do the switch?
See so much. It's fun to just go around and see.
Even watching you, I'm like, I don't know how you're doing that.
Dude,
maybe I should just practice, but
I was also so I've been God, I'm sorry if that was loud. I've been doing that the last few weeks. It got me back into piano. And so last night I spent like an hour or so redoing some piano.
Had a keyboard thing.
Ooh, man, I could feel it in my hand still. But I'm doing the finger exercises, and
how's that going?
It's good. Is
it helpful?
Yeah, it is, because it really hurts. Because at first they were in the book. It was like, just do it at the lowest. Don't just start at the top because you won't be able to do it very long. And I'm like, I started low, and I was like, this is I don't think I'm getting I don't think I'm getting enough feeling.
Yeah, you don't feel like
my fingers must be too strong. So then I just went straight to the top, like the heaviest, and I was like, okay, now I'm feeling it. And then after about 10 or 15 seconds, I was like, I looked down at my hand, and my hand was like this again. And I was like, wait a second. I was like, oh, no, okay. And I couldn't do it for very long. So now I'm on like the second level, just because I can do it a long time, and I think that's what they want you to do.
Who's like a really good guitar player in history?
Keith Richards. Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix.
You
think they did?
Bob Dylan's pretty good.
Do you think they did finger exercises?
Yeah, they had to have.
I'm just meaning, like, is anybody so naturally good?
No, I think there's talent, but to get to that level, you have to work.
It's like you're gonna get out of shape.
It's every day. I mean, you can't play guitar. Just playing guitar is finger exercising.
Yeah.
So like no matter what, they're getting and your hand cramps up pretty freaking fast. And some of those notes are hard.
I've never had
You saw the G.
Cramp. I saw it.
You saw
I didn't know which one it was, but I saw it.
And,
I was watching it.
It hurts after a while. I'm getting those good calluses on my fingers now. I love it. Oh, I love it.
Like
so
your
rough.
skin is peeled? Like you've had
Feel this one. Feel that one. Feel it a little bit?
Yeah, you've had Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
That one's peeling a little bit.
That's a world I don't know anything about.
It's weird because my other hand isn't going to be like that. But if I played guitar, I think I would probably get. Well, actually, I don't know. That's the thing is, I don't know with the whole like with this, you're hitting every string.
So that's your strum hand.
Yeah.
That has calluses. So the top.
No. This doesn't have calluses. This hand doesn't have. The strum hand doesn't.
Oh, the top where you're.
Where I'm pressing.
Oh, gotcha.
This is where the finger. This is the hand I do the exercises with. I don't really exercise with this one.
So now that you've done it, you think it's. I mean, obviously it's true, but like it's entirely possible to bleed from playing guitar too much.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Look at this. These are nylon strings.
I thought that.
But they have the guitar strings are like copper.
Right. Yeah.
And banjo strings have like copper. I mean, I could get copper strings, but these are just not. This is what it came.
I always thought
that
that was like a. Oh, fucking rock and roll, man!
Like Jim Carrey from Yes Man.
Yeah, I thought it was like.
I know.
I thought it was like.
I got blisters on me fingers.
I thought it was like feeding into like the rock and roll shit, but it's like no, really.
You're really like shredding hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're like sometimes your fingers are sliding up and down. You're boom, boom, boom. You're pressing real hard. Even though you don't have to press hard.
Yeah.
You just have to press hard enough to where it sounds right.
I'm assuming
which I learned recently on a YouTube video.
Yeah, one of the things they tell you. It's funny to think of like I don't know, is there a guitar in orchestra?
Yeah, of course.
It's funny to think of like a guy in like a tuxedo.
They have typewriters in orchestras.
And what? And
you've never seen that?
No. And his fingers are bleeding. Like a guy in a tux. Just with bleeding fingers.
Wow, that'd be crazy.
Because he's just
think
shredding.
About, like, drummers. You saw Whiplash, right?
I've never seen. I've seen this.
Holy shit! You never seen Whiplash?
That's one of those movies where I've seen clips out of it.
You played drums in high school.
Yeah.
Did you ever have like bleeding from playing too long?
Yeah, there were definitely times where I was like, God, my hands hurt. Or like I don't know, it would hit certain spots, but I've seen the scenes where J.K. Simmons just eviscerates Miles Teller.
Like when he throws the chair.
Yeah.
I love that scene.
Where he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, you know how to read music? Like that kind of shit. And it's already been done like 50 times.
Yeah.
And he's like, again, too slow. And he does it faster, and he's like, too fast, again.
What is it? Are you dragging? Or are you, what does he say?
I don't know. It's too stressful.
Are you dragging, or are you rushing? He's like, I just say, dragging or rushing? Play it again.
Can you imagine if this was...
that movie's intense to
after
watch.
J.K. Simmons got ripped.
You should watch it next.
After he got ripped. Then they do it.
He is ripped in that movie.
But then Miles Teller is also ripped now.
No, it's the opposite. He's not ripped in that movie, but J.K. Simmons is like, dude, his arms are scary.
What did he get ripped for? There was that.
He was in Avatar. He was ripped in that. He was like the general or something, right? Was he in Avatar? Was that J.K. Simmons? That's not J.K. Simmons, is it?
No, but there was like a semi-viral. What the fuck was that?
That's a truck driving by.
I know, but was he hauling? If it was a boat, it looked weird. I don't
know.
We're outside.
We're outside. They knew this. We haven't introed the show at all. No, because you keep trying to bring up new stories.
I like talking to you.
Yeah, this is the show. Mellow Brick Road, path 125. It's me, Van, Trace. Trace has a knife. What are you doing? Are you trying to get it out?
I'm trying to get it out.
I don't know what this is. Oh, they're just.
I look like a schlub, sitting back like that.
A schlub?
Yeah.
I don't know. This chair just leans back so far.
That's like an Adam Sandler. I feel like that's an Adam Sandler word. I know it's a word that everybody uses.
I think it's like you mean like a Jewish word?
Well, no, I just meant it makes me think of his movies. There's stuff in my pockets. I'm having a hell of a time.
What are you doing, man? Are you okay today?
I'm okay. It's Friday.
Jesus.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight tonight, dude.
Who cares, dude?
Somebody texted me today and they're like, "Who are you cheering for?" I said, "Nobody. Don't watch."
I don't care.
Is it free?
It's on Netflix.
Or I mean, yeah, you just get it if you have Netflix.
I guess. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think there's.
I'm going back and forth because I thought it was yesterday.
I thought it was last week. I was
so
telling
like,
everybody.
I was like, not watching that. I'm watching the Blues get stomped again,
losing overtime.
So no, I don't really care.
I'm not gonna watch.
Personally, I want Mike Tyson to like knock his block off.
Yeah.
Within like 4 punches. Like old school Mike.
Yeah.
But also, he's been retired for like 20 years.
He's like 58
or something. Yeah.
He did an exhibition 4 years ago.
Jake Paul is young, and he's been
my age, I think,
training really hard because he's like
Yeah,
he boxes. He's in the league, right?
Whether people like it or not, he's climbing the ladder.
Yeah, he's actively in the game.
Right.
Mike Tyson's been out of the game. Sure, he trains, he works out, he does these like charity fights or whatever.
Right.
But like Jake Paul is like actively training all the time for matches. So that's one big thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, but Mike Tyson." It's like, yeah, he was crazy back then.
Yeah, he was insane when he was also 28 years old.
But like, why does he bite the ear? Is it because he's winning, or is it because he's like? Is it because he needs to do something, or else he's gonna lose?
Right.
Like I think one of his last fights he did, like this, he tried to break the guy's arm because he was losing.
Yeah, I want to say there was like a tie up or something.
I don't want Mike Tyson to come and like beat me up, but it was like almost like a desperate move. To like break the guy's arm.
Yeah.
Or try to.
Somebody texted me about it earlier today.
That's what I was reading.
And they were just like, "What's your thoughts?" As if I'm like this sports. I was like, "Why am I a sports personality?"
Exactly.
But anyway, I gave them my thoughts, and I ended with like, they did a weigh-in last night.
Oh, okay.
As like
Right.
they have all these events to lead up to it.
I didn't even know that.
They did a weigh-in, and I'm not even kidding. Mike is literally in like underwear. Literally.
Yeah.
Like
well, yeah, you have to be.
They're not whitey tighties, but they're like tighties. It's underwear, dude.
How'd it look?
I mean, he looks good for 57 or 8, whatever he is. Like, he looks scary still.
How'd it look?
How did it look?
Yeah, how did it look? I didn't see it, so I don't know.
But anyway, they go to do the face-off.
Okay.
What?
We're just gonna move past what I asked you. I asked you a question. Give me a rating of like 1 to 5 dongs. How was it?
There's 3 dongs, dude.
Can I look it up? I'll look it up.
You can look it up.
I'll do the rating. I'll do the rating.
Here's what I ended with this. Just like you kind of said about the arm break thing, whether he did it or not, he came in the ear bite. They came face to face, and Jake really didn't do anything, and Mike slapped him across the face.
Whoa! See, that's promotion stuff.
I get that, but then it's like, you know what's cooler than that?
Whoa, he did smack him in the face. He is in underwear.
Yeah. I mean, I was
they look like they're like black and gray.
Somebody said they're like Versace.
They look very fancy.
They're probably like leather.
Dude, look at that smack.
I know.
I mean, that's connection
but,
right there.
My thing is like Jake didn't really do anything. Okay, you may be trying to sell the fight, but it's on Netflix, so it's already paid for. I don't know if you're selling. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But my thing is for Mike, it's way cooler to stand there and do nothing.
Yeah, you just stare
like
him down.
he used to.
Yeah.
Scare the living hell out of people by staring into their soul. He smacked him, and I was like, wait.
Why did he smack him?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Jake kind of came in like, you know how like Conor used to crawl? Conor McGregor would like crawl in like, and then he would stand up, big chest. Or Anderson Silva did it. He kind of did that.
Right.
So I don't know if, and when he came up, he was then face to face with Mike. I don't know if Mike felt like too close. I don't know. That's so. I said this. I said a 57-year-old man and a 27-year-old former YouTuber turned boxer are getting ready to fight, and somebody got slapped at the weigh-in. Who do you think did it? You'd say the 27-year-old dumb YouTuber.
I don't know. Boomers are pretty crazy these days.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, Mike's changed.
It kind of sounds right. These days, it kind of sounds right for
you're probably right.
A 57-year-old man to just out of nowhere smack a 27-year-old for no reason.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying, like,
what we talked about last week, he wants confrontation. That's Mike just being like, "Hit me back. Let's do it right here." And Jake was like you, a little, and said, "No,
I don't."
I think he. That's crazy.
It felt like it felt out of character.
I kind of want to watch it now. I might watch the weigh-in later just to see.
It felt out of character to me.
And not because I want to see Mike Tyson. I'm looking at pictures of him and Jake in their underwear right now, actually, because I'm trying. It is Versace, by the way.
I'm pretty sure Jake is. Yes, it is.
And Mike Tyson, he does look very strong. His body is still very
he did the fight against Roy Woods Jr. like 4 years ago. He didn't look great. It just looked like two middle-aged men fighting.
His body looks better than Jake's. But
I don't know, dude. Jake looks good. He's fucking.
Every time I look at him, he has his arms up, so I can't really see how his body looks.
Right.
So I'm trying to get like an actual picture of what he looks like.
I think they're like. I think he.
There we go.
I think Logan's bigger than us, but I think Jake's about the same size of us.
Jake looks pretty good.
I think Jake is like the same height as us, but he is.
Mike looks like. He looks like Batista did in Guardians of the Galaxy. Like an older man.
Yeah.
Who like is putting on like a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
So like it kind of looks not as bloated, the wrong word, because I'll say that because Batista in as Drax, because if you look at pictures of Drax like in the comics, he's slim cut.
He's more
But in the movie, I mean, Batista he was bigger.
And he's admitted that.
Yeah.
Have you seen that interview where he's I got too big?
It's when you over pump and you don't cut. So then you just your body is just because it was he must have been ingesting a ton of protein.
Yeah.
Because his body was just kind of bloating a little bit, which it still looked good.
He looked great,
giant. But and you're just older, so your body just doesn't.
It just holds it different.
Yeah, it just holds it differently. So that's kind of what Mike looks like. I mean, Mike Tyson looks like a 57-year-old man, but his body's like a 57-year-old man who used to be heavyweight boxer of the world. You know what I mean?
Could not be in better shape.
Like Schwarzenegger, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's not right now, but let's say 10 years ago, he looked great still.
Have you seen?
He's still muscly, but kind of flabby, but you're muscly flabby. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean. I'm just saying
no.
Your body when it gets older, it sags a little bit, and it holds on to fat a little bit
different.
Easier.
It presents different.
No matter what you do.
I haven't gotten there yet, but we're doctors, so we know.
How old are you now?
27.
Yikes, man! I'm a year older. And some change, and I tell you right
now,
now,
a lot different.
The saggy flab comes in pretty hard.
I'm kind of rocking it now that I'm a dad.
Yeah, see, I can't. I don't rock it.
Yeah, you don't have anything to lean back on.
I hang out, but when I go out, I'm still yeah. Hello, ladies.
Yeah,
that's me.
Can you point me to the weight room?
Yeah. Anyway.
I probably won't watch. I'll probably watch it on Twitter formerly Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call it X. I'm gonna call it formerly Twitter.
I don't know. Last time I was like, I don't want to watch the results come in. I'll just wait till afterwards and see how it turned out. Last time I did that, Trump won the election.
Oh shit.
Right. But also,
they got the results fast.
2016, I was at a party during the election, and I watched him roll in.
Yeah.
And I watched him win that time. So maybe that's just.
They got the results back so fast.
What are you saying?
I want you to just zoom on my side eye. No, I don't know. There was people that were like, it shouldn't come in till the weekend, and then it was like the next day at noon. Somebody was like, yeah, Trump's president, and I'm like,
it was I felt like I woke up pretty early that next day, and it was.
Well, that's what I mean. I didn't find out till noon or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
I just mean it went faster than I thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess I was thinking that bad.
You want to storm the Capitol about it?
I mean, January 6th is totally open on my calendar.
That's true. That's what I keep saying. I guess no one's stormed the Capitol for losing to Trump. But it's like, oh yeah, there's still a couple months before that will happen.
Before the anniversary.
It'd be so funny to watch Democrats try and do that, though. Because I don't think it'd be so silly.
It would be different.
It'd be very silly to see. Let's stay on Netflix, though.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this because I saw this on the news the other day. Big news from Netflix. Huge Netflix news, okay? And I don't want you to freak out, but Netflix has announced
Good thing I'm sitting down.
that they are removing their interactive games. I know.
Netflix has games.
Yes, the mobile games. You know that you're scrolling through Netflix and you see those little mobile games, like ads or whatever? They have like Netflix, like Stranger Things, like little mobile games and shit.
Like the old DVD, like the Elf game where you click through the...
Well, okay, so they're keeping a few things. They're keeping the Bandersnatch, the Black Mirror movie, the interactive movie. They're keeping the Bear Grylls interactive shows, which are super fun. I'm glad those are staying. Okay. I think like one more thing. But everything else after that, they're taking off.
I'm confused. I guess I don't even know what games they
even
have.
like the DVD thing too, though.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of those they had, but they're getting rid of almost all of those. But they're keeping the best ones. So that's fine, I guess. But I think all the mobile games they're getting rid of too.
I wonder how little of users were utilizing that.
I can't imagine
why else would they get rid of it?
Why were people who's playing Netflix games?
Yeah, like there's so many other options.
Why would Netflix go in? There are movies and TV shows. Why are they going into games? Don't stretch too thin.
Didn't you have to sit there with like a remote?
I don't know.
Oh,
they've never done it.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I would always go, why would I?
Yes, we missed.
I'm not here for this.
Yeah,
I'm not here to play games.
I'm not here for games.
I put Netflix on and I play games over here, like
That's
on my PlayStation or something. You know,
there's other mediums, other ways to play games. Like Netflix being a way to play games is like the last.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, my PS5 broke, my phone fell in the river, and my computer hasn't worked since 1999.
Yeah,
I guess I'll go to Netflix.
Hey, I got you this new bucket for your well. It picks up water for you, but also if you look into it while it's full of water, there's a fucking flat screen TV in there.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, why?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Does it work when the water is in it? And they're like, no,
it's like 8-bit.
Yeah.
It's like real low quality, but like it's still cool though, right? It's kind of cool that you have that option.
Like, yeah, I don't really use the well for that. It's not what I use the well.
Well, you can use it for both things. You can use it for both things now.
But I'm gonna use it for water.
Water and movies.
And are you gonna raise my bill because you're gonna raise my water bill because I'm not utilizing this thing?
Well, all the buckets have that.
Yeah.
And they're all connected. So yeah, we have to raise it because production costs.
Right.
So we have to raise the price of it a little bit.
I have a bunch of friends that also use the well.
Yeah.
Could I allow them to use the same bucket, or do they have to get their own bucket?
No, they have to get their own bucket. And if I find out that you're sharing the bucket with other people, I'm taking your bucket away. Or I'm going to take away the flat screen part. So it's just a bucket now. So maybe watch out.
That's a pretty good analogy.
Yeah, thank you.
That.
Thanks, man.
That was good.
But yeah, Netflix is going away with their games, which is so sad.
I guess.
Didn't know they had that.
Yeah. Is it like Balloon Towers Defense or something?
It probably.
That's cool.
I'd
have played that.
If they had that, that'd be cool. I don't know what games there are. They all look like 8-bit. Like all I know is like I would see the Stranger Things, like 8-bit game, but I never knew what it was. Yeah. But I'd see it on Netflix in the app.
I've definitely never. Wait, did it have like Flappy Bird or something? Or no,
it's probably something like that. But it was probably
Subway Surfers or something.
Like The Witcher, but it's like Henry Cavill's head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like as the bird. It's probably like that kind of stuff.
But then when you die, it comes back as the Hemsworth guy, Liam.
Whoever the new one. Yeah. I don't know. Is he the new one?
I think he's the
Liam
new
Hemsworth.
Yeah, the younger brother, the youngest brother.
That show could have been so cool.
The games are so cool.
The games are amazing.
Wait,
the books are good too.
Speaking of games, did you get Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, I got Baldur's Gate 3.
Have you played it?
No, my computer's trash.
Oh, never mind.
I got it downloaded, and I had to delete everything off my computer to get it.
Oh.
And then I started playing, and I was like, oh, yeah, this computer, not built for this kind of game.
Shoot.
So I'm going to get a new computer.
Yeah.
And play it on that.
Yeah.
Because then I'm going to stream it, me and Coda, and some friends, we're going to get a party, and we're going to do a campaign together.
And you can be naked.
I can't wait.
IRL.
I can be naked while I play. I'm always naked when I play games.
IRL and in-game.
Board games. especially.
Yeah.
Always naked.
Jackbox.
You telling me?
Whoa.
Do what to the box?
Whoa.
No. So
That's not what I meant. I told somebody something the other day, and their response was, "That is disturbing news, and I will not accept it." I thought that was a really funny answer.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go, Netflix. That is disturbing, and we do not accept. We will continue to play games.
Yeah, we will campaign to bring the games back. I won't do that. Focus on. Try focusing on like a TV show that makes it to season 2.
Yeah.
Instead of having 50 shows come out at the same time and none of them make it.
Yeah.
Just focus on like one.
Or that too.
Like the only thing HBO was making for a while was just Game of Thrones. It's like, just do that.
Like, wow, this
just
show's
focus on one thing.
How's this show so good? The studio's paying all their money and attention into this one show. How's it so good?
You've got hundreds of other movies and TV shows already there that are just waiting to get watched. So then just focus on making one new thing.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I asked you what I should watch,
and
you told me, but I've been rewatching Detroiters.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot of it. It's so good.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah, that's on Netflix now.
Yeah, when I saw it was on Netflix, I was like, oh, I'm just going to watch this because
Yeah.
I love that 20-minute.
I told you to watch Monty Python.
20-minute hit. I will do that.
So funny.
I will do that. I know I've seen
I got a
bits
new
and
one.
pieces.
We should start watching Kurosawa movies. Because last night
I
watched
had the same thought.
I was gonna do that yesterday. I was gonna spend all day watching kung fu movies, which I kind of did. I watched Jackie Chan movies, old Jackie Chan movies.
Whoa.
I watched Drunken Master 1 and 2. Those movies are hysterical. So good.
I want to rewatch Rush Hour.
The Forbidden Kingdom with Jet Li and Jackie Chan. That was fun. Literally, it's about the Monkey King. Why is every other like Asian and like Chinese or I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Indian stuff, but I just watched The Monkey Man the other day with Dev Patel.
Dev Patel. Sorry.
And that also has the Monkey King like as like a background theme. And I've seen so many, like, I think it's mostly Indian Chinese stories that have to do with the Monkey King.
I don't know.
Hanuman.
I don't know much about it.
Hanuman. Sorry. But it's I don't know. It's a big theme because it's a part of their mythology.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the gods and the demons and stuff. But the Monkey King as a whole, I'm not gonna go into it. But like, watch if you throw a dartboard or a dart, if you throw a dartboard at a pile of darts, all labeled with different Chinese movies, you might land on a Monkey King movie.
That was like the beginning of like something beautiful.
But I love it. I love the Monkey King though. So if I find it, I'm gonna watch it because I love the story. It's just good.
Hell yeah!
It's a good hero's journey.
Wasn't there something like the medallion or something? The golden medallion or the medallion or something?
Golden medallion.
Is that a Jackie Chan movie?
I don't know.
feel like I remember that.
Rush Hour.
I love Rush Hour.
So good.
The
Forbidden Kingdom that had Jet Li and Jackie Chan in it. The main guy, because it was about the Monkey King was turned to stone, as lost his staff, as he does. So he's got so he threw his staff into the mortal realm, and it wouldn't be until the person would like retrieve the staff and like bring it back to the Monkey King, and then he would come back and he would defeat the demons and all that. Spoiler, that's what happens. It's dope. And the guy who is, because they go to America to find like the one, which is crazy. Because I was like, this is a Chinese movie. What's it doing in America? But it's fine. The kid who they get is the main guy from Sky High. Whoa. It's a few years before Sky High, actually. And I was like, this guy? I was like, am I going to see this guy fucking doing like kung fu in this movie? Because no way. Can't imagine at all. Dude, he gets...
The main guy?
Yeah. The kid.
Huh.
Who's also in the Stanford Prison Experiment movie.
Yep.
See that guy. He
was in...
Dude, he gets shredded in the Forbidden Kingdom, and he's
like 10 years old?
No, he's like an adult.
I thought you just said he was a kid. Younger than Sky High.
Yeah, he's like an adult. He must be an adult in Sky High. It's like 3 years before.
Okay.
He's like a teenager in this movie.
Yeah.
And, dude, he's doing like big high kicks and like flippy kicks. I was like, holy shit, dude, it's amazing.
Is also in I'm Dying Up Here. And he's also in...
yes, he is in that.
Kevin Costner's new movie. The
Western. The Western. Is he in that?
He's a schlub.
He's great. He's a great actor.
He is very good. I don't know his name.
I can't think of his name, but
good.
he was. When I saw him, I was like, I'm gonna like this movie if he's in it because I like this guy.
I wonder if he would be okay with it. The guy from Sky High, the kid from Sky High.
It's a big movie. for us at least.
Huge movie, yeah.
But also says Stanford Prison Experiment, which I don't know if he was like the bad guy in that one.
Yeah, I think he starts as one of the cops.
Yeah, but anyway,
There's actually a lot of people
but
in
I
that
think
movie.
actually because at first when I saw him, I was like, I have to see how this goes because this guy does not look anything like a kung fu master. But I think that's how they get you. They actually casted him perfectly for that role because you see him and you're like, because there's parts where he like has his shirt off and stuff, and you're like I had just watched Drunken Master, Jackie Chan, like prime 1976 prime Jackie Chan.
Yeah, he looks like an action figure.
What a hottie, dude.
Yeah,
his body was like Bruce Lee. Who? It was nuts.
Yeah,
nuts. And
well, because Jackie's got a little more meat. I feel like Bruce was always super lean. Or what do you mean? Or
dude,
I feel like Jackie always had more muscle.
Let me show you a picture from Drunken Master.
Do it.
Plus, he's so funny.
Oh yeah,
Jackie Chan is like in this movie.
Yeah,
and I don't know if he like wrote anything or you know did any of that, but dude, he is his timing with like when you seen him like because there's a part where he like takes a guy's hat. I'll show it to you after this, and he like. The guy's like, oh, and he's doing the thing where he's like, oh, oh, like moving it around, like he like throws it in the air and like catches it with his foot, like behind him, and then throws it over his head and does it. Him doing it's like 5 minutes in the movie. Him doing that to this guy, it is crazy. There's parts where he's like, hot stick, sharpened stick, like burned at the tip underneath his asshole. He's like squatting, and he's got these rings on his wrist, like 5 rings on each one, like heavy, and he's got teacups on his shoulders and one on top of his head, and they're all full of water. And this guy's trying to fuck with him, dumps out the cold water. Fills it with hot water, and Jackie Chan just, and his body, fucking hot, dude. Like honestly, like
hell yeah.
I don't even, dude. He's so hot in that movie. It's crazy. And is just cute as a button. Honestly, like his face is just so. You're like you see him, you're like, oh, this is why he's so beloved because he's amazing.
Fish jumped.
Keeping on Netflix. Also, big Netflix episode. Hey, they got no games, but we're giving them good recommendations of other stuff.
Netflix got
Detroiters, Monty Python, all that. So I recently rewatched The Machine, Bert Kreischer's movie, The Machine.
I thought of Christian Bale,
which you didn't finish, or did you not watch it?
I've never watched it.
Okay, so I
heard him talk about it.
Heard him talk about it. When you hear him talk about it, you're like, I'm gonna give this a try.
Yeah, I should watch this.
And I watched it right after because Dad had texted me because he had watched it too because he likes Two Bears One Cave, their podcast, which is really funny.
Yeah.
And he was like, couldn't finish it. Him and Mom, they said they couldn't even get through like 15 minutes of it.
Okay.
And so I went into, I was like, I gotta watch this.
That's telling. Our dad's got a pretty good.
But also,
he's not a movie buff.
He's not it's with comedies though. He's not very good because he doesn't give comedies a chance.
True. But there's a lot of movies where like
dramas and like good movies, like mysteries and thrillers.
He's got a great radar.
But comedies,
worth it or not?
Because
comedies,
he has a good range of comedy, but there are specific comedies that you're like, I love, that you love, that a lot of people love. That he would be like,
he would not like Detroiters.
No,
he would not like that.
No, he would
think
not.
That's
exactly.
Shit.
So I watched it right after hearing him say how much he didn't like it, and I was like, he loves Two Bears One Cave. What the heck? So I went into it, I think, with a negative headspace, and I got about halfway through it, and I was like, I can't do it. I'm going to stop. Because it's making me too upset.
Doesn't save it.
But
for the first watch.
It's been a while.
Okay.
The movie came out last year, and I watched it like right after it came out. So it's been about a year, I'd say. I don't know, somewhere around there.
Glaring the hell out of me.
And I watched it again yesterday.
Okay.
In the beginning, I liked the beginning. You kind of do have to get... There's some parts that you're like... Ooh, that's kind of, but I don't know. Like knowing it's Bert's helps. I think the big thing for me is, dude, I've heard that Machine story so many times. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
If this movie would have been made like 10 years ago,
it would have probably been massive.
Yeah, but I think it's been so overtold. But the kid who plays younger Bert, I rewatching. I'm like, he does a great Bert.
Oh
impression.
yeah, it's the.
He's an amazing, like, after
the
like
kid
getting
from American Vandal.
Yeah, getting past the scenes where I've already seen, like seeing more of him, I was like, there's parts where he was like in the bathroom, like getting ready for a date, and I was like, this is exactly like how I imagine Bert would be doing. It was amazing. Everything he was saying and doing, his mannerisms, the way he talks, I was like, this is Bert. This is really good. And then they add to the story. So it's not just the Machine story, because they add a whole element of like, oh, they took stuff, they robbed the train and whatnot, but then they take certain things. So like the mafia comes and finds him, and they take him back to Russia with his dad. They kidnap his daughter, and that's why he has to go back to Moscow. And then they add all these elements to it about like, and there's like a whole like background with the mafia. They're like a mafia family, so he's like meeting the family, and it's very kind of John Wick, but like it's a comedy.
Right.
Like, the fighting scenes were very John Wick, and watching Burt fight shirtless is fucking awesome.
That's
dude.
cool.
There's a part, and I'll spoil this part because it was amazing when he actually takes his. Because there's a whole thing of like he's like a legend in Russia. Like there's a whole thing of like it's he is like the last like 30 years or whatever since he was there in college. Everything like Russia, like machoism and stuff, they all taken from this machine legend. Like he's literally like the biggest legend in Russia. Like it's correct. People don't even think he's a real person.
That's hilarious.
It's like that, yeah. And so like there's like a vodka company called The Machine, and it's got like Burt like in the communist like red design, you know. It's Burt on the bottle, right? So it's like this is like, you are the machine. So there's a part where he like chugs this vodka bottle. He finally like becomes. He's like, I know who I am.
Yeah.
He does the thing. He's like, now you got to party with me, which great. There's a few one-liners where I was like, that's a great one-liner.
Yeah.
And he like starts beating. He takes his shirt off and he starts beating the fuck out of these Russian mafia. It's awesome. He like, because it's Burt. Because you have to do the whole thing of like he's like John Daly, where it's like he drinks and smokes and it makes him stronger.
Oh.
Which also like I was like same with Drunken Master, where I was like, I don't like the promoting alcohol makes you stronger and better.
Yeah.
But like because Burt and stuff and like that's the whole story, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But it's still I was like, promoting alcohol abuse. Okay. But he drinks it and he like takes this guy's he's like because he's like so effortlessly like beating the shit out of these mafia guys because he's drinking and he's Burt. He's like because he's so like naturally good at sports, right? That's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
And so he's able to do this, and he like throws one dude over, does like a flip, and he takes like a cigar out of the guy's pocket, and he's like, oh, look at this. And he puts it in his mouth, and a guy comes out from the side with an AK-47 or something, and Burt, like, grabs the barrel and holds it up like this, and the guy's like, doom, 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 doom. And while it's firing, Burt, like, has the cigar in his mouth, and he goes like this, and he lights the cigar with the firing of the gun.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I was like, this is so fucking cool. It was so funny. Because, like, again, you have to go in with, like, this is Burt Kreischer. This is like the whole gimmick is like I don't know. I thought it was when you go in it like with that, you're like, okay, this is fun. This is fun.
Yeah.
And then at the end when he gets like really serious, he talks about because there's a part where he talks about like him drinking and partying all the time and how it, like fucked up his family life, which is real. Because there's parts of you if you know Burt's like life story and how he like almost fucked up his entire family with like his drinking and his travel show because they talk about that in the movie. You're like, oh my God, this is real.
Right.
His wife and kids aren't in the movie. It's different people.
Yeah.
But
Leanne.
Yeah, but dude, it's I liked it. I kind of liked it. I wouldn't say it's the greatest movie in the world.
Yeah, no,
but
no,
like
no.
I
But
think
it
it was
doesn't need to be.
It was watching him when he was like, we need people to like this movie just a little bit so that it gets successful so that we can make other people have movies.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, that's what we have to do.
That was gonna be my question was because you and I both
because
I think to Bad Friends.
I think Andrew and Bobby's movie. I think if they make a movie,
yeah,
be 10 times better.
And they talk about
so much better.
Yeah, they talk about like if we can get the executives to understand how big our audience is, like when a movie comes out, the audience grows as it comes out. Like
right
after it comes out, not before. You already have 1 million monthly listeners that are like, okay, I'll buy a ticket to that because I listen to them or whatever it is. I don't.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you feel like after you watched it, it did a good job of opening the door for another probably Tom and Burt movie because they talk about fat astronauts. I mean, Bobby and Andrew, I feel like are on the cusp of some stuff.
Well, Bobby's got a special coming out soon.
Yeah,
so.
Bobby's got a special. They have their animated show, which they keep talking about. It takes forever. But
that's all
like,
coming out next
year.
year.
They talked about Sebastian in the same episode.
Yep.
Like Maniscalco having his own stuff. Like, I feel like
when's
the
our
doors.
Time?
What?
When's our time? You know.
I'll do one today.
When are we making that Lazy Lane horror movie? I've got the script.
Be so fun to shoot a short.
We need to do. You know what we should do next
film.
episode? We should bring in scripts from movies. So we do line readings so we can like see if we're
wow.
because we might not even be good.
Yeah, we might have to cast. We don't have a casting department yet.
That'd make me sad.
That would be depressing. No, we could do it.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I'll just work the camera, but it's like I want to be in it too.
Yeah.
I guess there's a background guy.
Yeah.
I guess. Let's move on to our advert. All right, at the end of the episode.
Getting blinded by all these things that want to shine light.
All right. Did you guys hear that? Hope that. Let me turn it up. Isn't that cool?
I hear something.
Oh, you can't hear it. You don't have headphones on. You hear it in this?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's very loud.
Just a little.
Didn't seem very loud. Anyway, listen, guys. Trump's president now.
He is.
You know what he doesn't like? Him and his friends. They don't like LGBTQ plus people, and I think that's pretty sad. I think it's pretty fucked up. You know, not a fan of that. I'm a fan of LGBTQ plus. Not a fan of not being a fan of them. Yeah. Right? But that's not confusing, right? So because of the anti-LGBTQ plus campaign ran by the Republicans this last campaign, many people, the LGBTQ plus community, are worried that their rights will be taken away. And I say enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's time to get out of America so that you can have your love and not be judged for it, right? But where are you going to go? There's other countries that are also assholes sometimes. So it's like, which one do you choose? Where do you go?
Right.
So I say, here's what I say. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's time to pack up, find a new planet to go to. But how are you going to get there? Elon's, I guess he's probably done working on Mars because he's working in the government now, right?
In the cabinet, yeah.
Oh, what was that? Richard Branson has been peeping up again about going to space again.
Yeah.
He's been off the game for a while, but I guess since Elon got elected president, now he's like, I'll join in again.
These rich guys are like, I'll do it.
But you know, how long is that going to take? Right? I need love now. Oh, not me. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. LGBTQ plus, all. You need love now. Yeah. You don't want to wait anymore. And with this new government, we might be waiting a long time. So, what do you do when you want to move somewhere, but you don't have the right credentials or the way to get there? How do you get over there? You marry someone who already lives there. Okay. That's right. That's why our sponsor for today is the new dating app it's cosmic dating called Stargazing.
Ooh.
And it's stargazing. That's GAYZING. Stargazing.
Nice.
Right? And so it's just for people that are looking to meet attractive singles in their universe. Right?
Yes.
In your galaxy near you. There are billions of planets in the universe with trillions of life forms, and they're waiting for you to swipe on them.
Ooh,
so if you're looking to get out of this fascist country and find love on a new planet of love, check out Stargazing.
Oh yeah.
It's free. There's no like, you don't need a promo code or anything. You just download it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a swipe limit. Because
no, not on this one. Yeah, there's so many. It'd be crazy to be like, oh, you only have 10 swipes. It's like, oh, there's billions of people in my solar system, right? Well, actually, yeah, there is because they're on Earth. Trillions of people, I should say.
Yeah,
that opens it up more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Stargazing, check them out, and find your love today.
That would be so cool.
Go to our YouTube page. The way to find the app, you can't go to the App Store. You got to watch all of our videos.
Oh,
and then all the clips.
Yeah.
And then there's like the shorts. And then you get like a little message on your email.
Yeah.
It's to the app.
Yeah.
Then you're good. Because once you've watched all of our content, the aliens pick up on that and they're like, this guy's pretty cool. Or girl. Or they. Or them.
Yep.
Or dog. Cat. Person.
Yeah.
People are cats now.
It'd be really cool to see their location and age.
That'd be fun.
Or and the different languages you could learn.
Exactly.
Exactly. All the newness.
And I think Stargazing is doing a partnership with Duolingo too, so you can learn all those alien languages.
Whoa! And the food they eat. Where are you gonna go on your first date?
Stargazing.
Are you gonna show them bowling, or are they gonna take you?
No, you go there. They pick you up.
They pick you up.
They pick you up.
Do they open the door?
I don't know if the
No, you just get beamed.
Like a tractor beam.
Yeah, they just beam you up.
If they didn't open the door, you'd hit your head. So yeah, check out Stargazing. There we go.
Hell yeah. Love is love.
Love is love, dude. Love is love.
Hell yeah.
Dude, speaking of love,
love is
I love the news that I saw the other day about InfoWars. Did you see this? Alex Jones lost his show.
They're making the fucking frogs gay.
Up for bid.
Was that good?
That was pretty good.
Kind of came off good.
It's pretty easy. You just gotta make it sound like you had gravel in your throat.
Yeah.
And
get passionate about.
Yeah. So he had to sell the show because he wasn't. It was either like he
had to pay back.
You have to pay back all that Sandy Hook
like
stuff.
Millions of dollars, right?
Yeah, all those families.
Isn't it like $100 million?
And I don't know. I can't remember if it was like he wasn't paying or if he was claiming he didn't have any money. So they were like, "Okay, we'll just take all your when we do with every like when a bank takes your house. It's like same thing.
You're gonna pay.
Oh, you own this show? Not anymore. It's up for bid. And guess who got the highest bid?
CNN.
No, The Onion.
The
Onion.
The newspaper?
The newspaper. The satirical newspaper.
But they don't. They're probably just a news site. They're probably not a paper. Surely they don't.
No, I think they're back in print. They're back in print. It's on their website.
Are they really in print?
You can buy papers.
Is any of it real? It's all satirical.
I think it's all satirical. I opened up their site earlier. Here's the top headline right now for Friday, November 15th, 2024. 64 degrees. Thunderstorms on the way is what it says. I don't believe it. There's no clouds in the sky. That's right. Hey, satirical. It's also not 64 degrees. It's colder.
Yeah,
so
it's colder here.
The top article says
kind of light and dark right now.
Trump nods vacantly as Elon Musk rattles off 10th consecutive video game recommendation.
That's their number one article. Right
and then they had articles of why we bought the InfoWars and stuff. I can't wait. I hope they make it. I hope they keep the show going and just make like The Onion like just a video like a news show. That would be so much fun. But keep the name on InfoWars because people are still gonna think it's Alex Jones.
Yeah, without knowing. So yeah,
they should hire Tim Dillon
to
host.
God. I was getting ready to say who does the
new InfoWars.
Yeah,
he's already like Alex Jones. He's got that
Jerry Springer
Jerry Springer show, but like he can do both.
Yeah, I mean I don't even know if he would call that a win. I don't think it did well.
He'd be perfect.
I think it was kind of like
a
trial run.
But yeah, they should. Why has anyone said that already? Tim Dillon should host the InfoWars now.
So is them buying it the joke that everything Alex Jones was saying wasn't true? It was satirical anyway. Well, even though Alex Jones didn't think.
Well, it was none of it was real, but it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
His reactions to things were funny, but like not. He wouldn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think. What are you asking?
I'm saying like they bought it.
Yeah.
And let's say they keep it going. Now it is true satire. Like,
yes.
But they bought it because they're like, let's what am I trying to say?
Well,
like, let's devalue everything he said that he thought was true.
Right.
By the satirical paper buying it, so now it seems satirical because we're gonna.
InfoWars was a detriment to society.
It cut his legs off.
And
what I was trying to say.
Well, I don't know if they did that.
They
I've heard cost an arm and a leg, but this is ridiculous. No, so I think InfoWars was a problem for a lot of because it was just a lot of misinformation and angry antics and stuff like that. And so yeah, they're taking it and they're gonna devalue it. I mean, they're probably gonna use it, but like use it for good, not as a. I can't think of a better idea than giving InfoWars to Tim Dillon.
InfoWars a site, a radio station.
It was
I just didn't know how you consumed it. I just saw the clips on
InfoWars.com,
and it's been going on for a long time. Or
he said that show. He said that show for a while, yeah. But yeah, so Onion, that's awesome. Can't wait to see what they do with it.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that.
I hope they start it up again January 6th, 2025. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
And they do like a whole like January 6th coverage, right, of like the Capitol riot, and there's like nothing happening.
There's just
but they act like it is.
Yeah.
That would be so funny.
You see like the cameraman running. I love that shot of
I
like
bet
following
people are gonna
the guy.
go.
People will show up, but they'll be like, "Hey."
Do you think Republicans will show up with like signs that say like "We knew it" or like "We were right"? Because they weren't.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know. That seems so far away.
It does.
But it's only like 10 hours.
Dude, you got your first father Thanksgiving, family Thanksgiving, I guess. Family Christmas.
Yep. Coming up.
Are you doing it? Are you cutting the turkey this year, or what's up? What are you doing? That's close. Thanksgiving's close.
I know it is getting really close, and I'm not terribly excited for the food like I have been.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
Excited for the gratitude?
Just people.
Yeah. You excited for the people?
Just hang around people. Just to see everybody.
Sure.
I used to just be like, oh my God, I can't wait for those mashed potatoes. Now I'm like, yeah, they'll be good, but it'll just be nice to like hang out.
What's your view on pumpkin pie?
I only eat it on Thanksgiving. I'll eat one piece. I need a little bit of Cool Whip.
Yeah.
But I will not eat it any other time. But it's good. I don't mind like the coffee drinks and the coffee. I mean, excuse me, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin drink, pumpkin little stuff. But I don't. It's not something I crave.
I might try something new this year. I might try and make a pumpkin pie, but I'm gonna try and make it different. Like I want, you know what I'm thinking? Because because pumpkin, it's fine. But sometimes if you don't bake it right,
it's fine.
I think I'd rather I think I might like homemade more than store bought. Because store bought just the crust I don't like very much, especially on the bottom.
It feels like two separate elements. They don't really match each other.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't. Yeah, just
that's why you need a lot of whipped cream because to like mask all that.
Yeah.
But I think I like just thinking about it, I'm like, I want some texture on that. I want it to just be creamy pumpkin. I want
I don't want it to just be
it would be nice. Just even if it's just on top of the pie, you just put like pumpkin seeds on top. Roasted pumpkin seeds,
roasted salted.
But can I mix that in with it? Is that a thing I can do? Like that's what I'm thinking in my head right now. I want to try and make like a textured pumpkin pie.
Can you get like a what is it called? A morsel. What is it called?
A morsel?
Moral,
like a shell?
The pestle and mortar.
Or mortar and pestle.
Mortar and pestle.
Yeah.
And can you grind them up? Get a little bit.
There you go.
Or
like a powdery.
Bake them, or like roast them off, and then like smash.
You know what I found in the storage while we were cleaning it out? I found a leaf-shaped cookie cutter. Stay with me. Make the pie. Powder the seeds.
Squirrels.
Oh yeah, I thought you were like a hunter or something.
I thought it was like
powder up the seeds. Lay the leaf thing, cookie cutter on like an edge of the pie.
Oh.
Sprinkle it.
Oh.
Wait. Cover it up. And then and then put and sprinkle so like the slice is covered, but there's like an empty space of the leaf. Do that like 4 or 5 times around the whole pie. Yo, that'd look festive as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
I think I've only had store-bought pumpkin pie.
I prefer apple when I go for pie.
Yeah, because
ice cream.
We used to always do homemade. Oh shit!
We should make homemade ice cream, homemade pie.
I think we have one.
You have one.
Yeah,
you do it.
We'll bring it.
Yeah, you do.
We'll bring it because Macy's.
I'll make
homemade
pie.
ice cream is insane.
You make homemade ice cream. I'll try and make pumpkin pie.
Yeah, now I'm excited.
Now I'm really excited. Yeah.
Yeah, no, more is just like, just excited. Like I said, just excited for the fact that we'll all get together. Alex is coming home. Dub's coming home.
Dude, can't wait to record with Dub.
Like, I'm more excited for just us to be together with nowhere to go. Oh, I gotta go home because I got work tomorrow. It's like it's weird how much more excited I am for Christmas this year. Because you're like I mean, not that I was a Scrooge the last couple years, but you're like, oh yeah, we stopped pretty much getting gifts, and I don't care about that at all. Like I can buy what I need to when I want to, but it's like now it's like I get to watch Christmas through the eyes of a 8-month-old. Like that's kind of crazy.
That's gonna be weird.
And he might not fully get it this year.
He's 8 months though. He's sort
next year.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Next year.
It's always people always like
only gonna get stronger.
the first year. But I've learned with like you and our sister having kids, where it's like, yeah, the first year. I mean, it's exciting because it's like the first one, but like they can't really do anything.
Yeah.
They can't really they don't really know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And when he's 1.5, he might still not know what's going on really, but like he'll be able to
But he'll be like,
wow,
oh yeah,
ooh.
I remember that bright tree, and I remember
he'll start to understand it, and then you'll be able to watch his love for Christmas build, which will be interesting.
And I don't dislike Christmas at all. Like I was Mr. Do not turn on the Christmas music.
Oh,
I don't need the Christmas music right now. It can play in the department store, that's fine, or play in the grocery store, that's fine. But like, I don't need to hear it in the car.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, kind of into it.
I wait till I'm the guy. I don't want it until after Thanksgiving. That's me.
Yeah, I still
because
like,
it
feels
not
early.
Christmassy.
No,
nothing about. I mean, not that December is gonna be snowy like
it looked
crazy. But like, this isn't Christmassy to me.
It kind of looked Christmassy this morning.
It's fall. Christmas is winter.
Yeah.
It's not winter yet. So I don't. It doesn't feel like when people are like, Mariah Carey. I just don't.
Oh, no.
I don't feel like Christmas right now. So like,
yeah, we need
can
to
we not
back Christmas up like a month just to heighten our chances of snow. I feel like we always get If we get snow, it's always we'll get a snow before Christmas. You're like, oh, maybe.
Yeah.
And then it'll all be gone, and it's 60 degrees on Christmas.
Yeah.
And then like a month later, it is so cold
and
so snowy. You're like, God, I wish we had this a month ago. But yeah, Thanksgiving. What's the best Thanksgiving food? What can you not have on your plate? Like, what's something that has to be on the plate?
Let's see. You got turkey. Oh, green bean casserole, for me.
I was gonna say green bean casserole.
Or mashed potatoes.
Like if I went somewhere and they said
one of the two, with gravy.
I prefer turkey, but if I went somewhere and they said, "Hey, we have ham," I'd be
light or dark meat.
I'd be like, "Cool." Light.
Racist.
I don't like the dark meat. It's slimy.
I don't like.
I don't dislike it.
I like that it's slimy, but
it's
we all know my taste.
We already know your taste. Watch the clip from last week.
No, I don't like ham.
I don't
like when there's ham.
There's
times we go to grandma's house for Christmas and stuff, and they have that ham, and I'm always like, I'll grab a slice, but I'm not eating it.
There are better hams than others. There's some bad ham.
I don't like. I can barely do sliced ham.
I may actually do I don't do it.
I
do sliced turkey.
I like pulled pork.
Yeah,
that's about it.
I may do what's called a ham hike Thanksgiving morning, so I can get like a ham.
I don't understand this ham hike thing. I've been hearing about it.
Yeah.
You carry a ham?
No.
They give you a ham.
I thought the same thing. They give you a ham afterwards.
Oh.
I thought the same thing.
Well, never mind then. That's all my questions, I guess.
Yeah, I thought, and a T-shirt. I thought the whole thing was you do it with the
carry a ham.
Have we ever done cranberry sauce? What is it? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, cranberry sauce.
What do you do with it?
You put it on anything. You put it on anything you want.
I mean, it's just a pile on the plate. If we've done it, I don't think I ever ate it. I don't get it.
I think you put it with your turkey.
Or
stuffing.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, we don't really do
stuffing,
that often.
Stuffing we don't do a lot.
I love stuffing. I used to hate it. Love it now.
We do the box stuffing. I don't dislike it, but it's.
But we don't put it in the turkey's butt. Or do we?
No.
I don't cook the turkey, so I don't know.
I think it's like, why?
Just the bread.
Yeah, but you got rolls.
Well, if you didn't, it's breading.
Okay.
It's almost like a.
Those are two things that, like, if they're off the plate, I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Green bean casserole. I think we usually do corn. Maybe.
You don't like green bean casserole?
No, I'm saying if cranberry and stuffing were off, but we had everything else, I would still be okay with it. Like, if there's stuffing there, I'll get it. If there's cranberry, I guess I'll try it. I do like the idea of it with the turkey. I never really thought of
that. A mixture of food such as bread, onions, and herbs that is used to fill something that is going to be eaten, such as a chicken or a vegetable before being cooked.
Yeah, we always do the box.
So you can eat it. I never understood putting it in the turkey because I guess it's how you bake it. Because you bake it at the same time as the turkey. But do you take it out or do you just eat it with the turkey?
I think it comes out.
Ew. So someone's got to like.
The fact that it goes in is nasty. The fact that it comes out is even worse.
Yeah, I don't want to see someone like spooning out a chicken's ass.
And you're not going to get all of it. So then when you start slicing the turkey.
Oh, yeah, because it's like a carcass.
Yeah, there's stuffing on the edges and I don't know.
Well, you don't eat that part, I guess. You eat the outside where the meat is.
Right, but I'm saying like.
The insides of the turkey. It's like if someone took you and chopped off your arms and legs and your head, and they took out your stomach and stuff and all your organs, and they replaced it all with like either your rib cage is still there, like your ribs and stuff is still there, and they just shoved a bunch of stuffing, and it like inside your rib cage that's empty now.
Yeah.
And then they put you in the oven and baked you.
Yeah.
And then all your meat would turn brown and juicy, and they'd pull you out. And then, like, your juices would, like, your juices would like, drip into the stuffing, adding more flavor. And then you take it out, and then you take the stuffing out, and it's like, or just put the stuffing in a pan and then put it in the oven with the turkey. Because the turkey takes up most of the space of the oven, or it used to, you would have to put the stuffing with the turkey to save time.
Of all the times we've talked about cannibalism, we have never gone into, like, a true recipe. I mean, like, you just gave a recipe.
I don't know if that's true what I said, if that's why that's in the thing,
right.
but it sounds right.
You fucker. I flicked it to you.
You did. It went in my pocket. I'll keep him. It'd be like a pork recipe probably. Some of you did ham. Well, you have to put a whole pig in the oven. That's the difference. Not a turkey.
Is it a Christmas thing or a Thanksgiving thing? I don't want to be wrong here, so I'm just gonna say a certain type of people go and get Chinese food.
That's
it's Jewish people.
Jewish people.
Is it Christmas or
Christmas?
Okay.
They don't. Thanksgiving's not like a religious holiday,
right?
But Christmas is.
I guess I was gonna say
I love that tradition.
If Thanksgiving, if I went somewhere and they said, "Hey, we just ordered Chinese food," I'd be like, "Yes."
Right?
Like Thanksgiving food is good.
What about
But it's not like it could be replaced easily.
What about Japanese people? What do they eat?
KFC.
They do eat KFC. That's right.
I don't know why I know that, but that's some knowledge I've had for a while.
It's just fun to. It's just fun to.
Might be a good Mythical Morning thing.
Maybe.
That I learned it from. They love KFC over there.
I love it.
But only on the holidays that we celebrate and they don't.
No, they celebrate.
Or Christmas. They just like it in general.
They love it. But
cool.
they said it's like a Christmas tradition, I guess. I don't know when it started, but that's what they do, I guess. I don't know if that's the thing. I don't know if it's people that don't celebrate Christmas that eat Chinese or eat KFC, or the people that do celebrate Christmas. I'm not Japanese.
Oh.
I don't know anyone that's Japanese.
Oh.
I've been asked before.
No way.
I have, yeah.
You
real young. I think we were living in Marceline.
You have the ambiguity
okay.
of looking like you could be half of something.
Oh.
You could never be full something else besides white. But you have a look where like somebody could be like, "Are you Native American?"
I got a lot of mixture of stuff. I got a big like we all have mixtures of stuff because we're related brothers, you know.
Yeah.
But I think I have higher percentages of certain things than you do.
I think you have a look that blends well.
Blends well.
I think you have a look that if you said my mom was Native American, somebody would be like, "Oh,
I see that."
They wouldn't be like, "Dude, no."
My grandfather was a giant nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. I do like how the four of us, as four siblings, have, like, you and I share certain traits. Our sisters, like, we all pair together for certain things.
We're all interchangeable.
It's not like two of us look like this and two of us look like that. Like, you and Devin have the nose, and me and Alex have the, and it's like all the elements are, like, kind of evenly spread throughout.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So it's like, we all have different hobbies and interests, but like we pair with certain, like if me and you were hanging out, we have interests that we both share that we talk about.
Yeah.
But if me and Devin were hanging out, it'd be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Me and Dub, it's a little bit different. Yeah. And then you and Devin would be a little bit different. But we can all get along with each other.
It is.
We're so good at sibling.
It's kind of perfect.
We're so cool.
We're kind of spoiled, I think.
Let's get out of here, dude. We've been here for a while. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you online?
It's been so nice and beautiful, though.
It is nice.
You can find me at TW Projects on Facebook. I promise I'm going home today to work on a wood project. So if you've been,
told you to bring it here.
If you've been coming there to my page and not seeing anything, I apologize. I hope you liked what I've already built, but I hope to have some things soon. So TW Projects on Facebook. Technically still looking for rescue heroes. If you know anything or you got a lead on that. Technically still selling my golf cart. If you want a fucking golf cart, message me. TW Projects on Facebook.
There you go. If you want to find me online, it's at Van Windsor on Instagram. The show, mbr.pod on Instagram and Mellow Brick Road on Facebook. Give us a like, a comment. Give us a new tiki coconut hut thing that Trace just broke. Huh?
I didn't know this was broke.
They moved out a long time ago. It's fine.
Those people left?
No, it's under renovation. See, that's why it's broken down.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had the last storm. They had to move out. It's pretty bad.
Isn't this like? Yeah.
Anyway, give us a like, comment on YouTube. Let us know how much you love the show. If you're on Spotify, answer the poll. If you're listening on like iTunes or listening on your podcast apps, give us 5 stars. Please give us the 5 stars. We need them. We love them.
That GTA 5 stars.
It feeds my soul.
We want that military after us.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't forget to sign up for Stargazing, the dating app. Let us know how much you send us pictures of the people that you find, or the aliens you find. You know.
Yeah.
I want to see pictures of them. Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Did you do Patreon? Go to the Patreon?
Go to the Patreon. When I get my new computer, we're definitely going to be able to stream games and stuff on Twitch and Patreon and whatnot and do more stuff like that.
I was saying, go to the Patreon so we can get your new computer.
Exactly.
That's what I was going to... Or so it can go towards the new computer.
All right. So the quote, the celebrity we have today, this very celebrity, is Tyron Woodley.
Oh!
UFC fighter. Paul. Yeah, I know, right? UFC fighter.
But, dude, Mizzou wrestler.
From Ferguson.
Went to Mizzou.
Yep.
Him and Ben Askren both wrestled at Missouri.
Right.
I was just at the last time we recorded, I went to a Mizzou game.
You did.
I was in the Hearn Center where they used to have. No, they still have the wrestling.
Yeah,
there.
They still have the wrestling there.
And he has a.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you saw him.
No, I wish, dude.
You saw like his picture.
He has a
statue.
Yeah, like a display.
Cool.
Him and Askren both.
So cool.
Yeah.
Hell
good. Yeah, Tyron Woodley. Cool.
The quote I have for him is, USADA tested me, and I came back positive for hard work and beast-like characteristics. Freaking light a cigar on your AK-47, dude. You guys, dude. You gotta watch the machine. Let me know when you see that part.
I kind of
hilarious.
Watch it.
So there you go. There's our
cool.
show.
Hell yeah.
Mellow manifestations, everybody.
Peace and blessing.
Kind of hard to do it, but it's been a while since we've held the mics.
In the light, in the dark, in the light, in the dark, in the light, dark and light. That's cool.
I'm gonna try Somewhere Over the Rainbow. You sing the song, ready?
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
I'm still learning this one.
I was gonna say I'm losing where you're at.
I'll just do this.
And the dreams you could dream to once in a love. I heard he recorded that all in one take at like 3 a.m.
Most songs are recorded in one take.
I heard he called the studio at like 3 a.m. and was like, I have a song. And they're like, demo?